Now, you'll hear all this stuff about how LeBron James did this, how LeBron James did that. And he hit again. He hit a big shot. It was clutch. LeBron is clutch now because he hit this shot. No. Sorry. Y'all might have got everybody else, and here come Shannon Sharp, his biggest cheerleader with that big old horse grin. What you got to say about it now? Yeah, Braun did it. Braun hit that shot. Yeah, what you haters gonna have to say now? Listen, there ain't no pressure in taking that shot. What pressure he had in taking that shot? That's not clutch. Clutch is pressure. There's no pressure. If he missed, they go to overtime. They play 5 more minutes. So you can keep your Mr. Ed laugh to yourself, Shannon, when it comes to this. Because the fact of the matter is, Shannon, and I just blew it with this chick too, man. I had this chick. I just didn't. I'm not in the mood, man. I'm really pissed off. So I'm not in the mood. This whole game still got me pissed off. So I'm like, look, you got to go home tonight. I can't even deal with you right now. You just go home. So some other dudes took her home. She went with a car, like 3 dudes. Just now, they got in a Mustang. I'm in a Mercedes, they in a Mustang. So that tells you what her logic is right now. She finna get ran. And I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. But I'm pissed. I'm pissed off about this game. I'm staying away from ESPN. I'm staying away from everything. I don't want to see nothing. That's how mad I am. Because Indiana, I'm so mad. And then Office Depot, he's sitting over here crying because that should have been a goal 10. Yeah, it was a goal 10. But you should have used your left hand and you wouldn't have to worry about it. You would have hit the layup. Why did you use your right hand on the left side of the glass, making it a more difficult shot where you can't use your body to shield off LeBron James, who you have a step on? The ball would have already been there had you used your left hand, which was already there. You don't have a left hand. And they know that now. So now you know what you need to work on. I've watched you play. You're like DeRozan. DeRozan always goes on the left side of the glass. And everybody knows it. LeBron James sit over there, and you know what he did? You know what LeBron did? He hit a game-winning shot. Because Indiana was not prepared. Get that. They wasn't prepared to defend LeBron James out of the timeout. How does that happen? They had a foul to give. They didn't foul. They should have had their biggest guy on LeBron. With 3 seconds left in the game, you want to have your biggest player guarding LeBron James. Because your biggest player gives you the opportunity to get a block or what have you. That's what you want to happen. You want that to happen on that possession. What you don't want to happen, is what happened right then and there. A guy who's Thaddeus Young, who was out of position, who's a shorter player, who's good to guard LeBron if he drives. LeBron's not going to drive. It's 3 seconds. They have no time. They got to go right away. They should have had Bogdanovich on him. if you were going to do anything, and he should have been guarding the inbounds pass. LeBron, that was the easiest in pass I've ever seen. Indiana was not prepared, and they came out of a timeout. You just came out of a timeout. How do you blow that? That's just ridiculous. It's inexcusable to blow that with 3 seconds left. LeBron wouldn't have been able to drive to get to the basket in 3 seconds. He's not that kind of player no more. So he definitely was going to pull up for a shot. All you had to do was stay solid and stay home. But Bogdanovic could have stayed there and guarded him. So LeBron, all he did was hit a game-winning shot. When Michael Jordan hit the shot in Cleveland, if they'd have missed, Cleveland wins. And they go to the next round of the playoffs. There is no tomorrow. Michael Jordan hit the shot and beat them and eliminated them. And they won the series. And that made his career. It's not clutch if there's no risk. Do you understand that? There's no risk in the shot. Am I crazy? Do you not know what risk is? LeBron James hit a game-winning shot, yeah, but what was the risk? If he missed the shot, do they lose? Oh, he don't lose if he missed the shot. So if he don't lose if they missed the shot, it's not a risk, is it? Everything is a risk. You're going to overtime. You got 5 more minutes. So what's the risk? There is no risk. That was the dumbest statement you ever made. Had they called it a goaltend like it was, they would have been down 2. I bet you LeBron wouldn't have hit that shot. If they were down 2, I bet you he wouldn't have hit that shot. See, if you'd have called that a goaltend, LeBron shot it with no pressure. He shot the 3 with no pressure. That's why he knew if I miss, we go in overtime. What's the big deal? If he missed, if there's a different feeling that if you miss, you lose the game. If you hit, you win the game. That's clutch. That's pressure. That's entirely different than if we hit, we win. If we don't, we go to overtime. That's an entirely different feeling. And if you think they're the same, you're just a delusional, idiotic human being. You're going to tell me that this shot was clutch because you want it to be clutch. No, it's not. It was a game-winning shot. He did his job. He hit a shot. It was game-winning. They won. Indiana made a lot of mistakes. They should have won the game. But, hey, it is what it is. Sarah, Sarah. Now, with that being said, who do I blame? A lot of people could take blame for this. It was definitely goaltending. No, Mr. All-Mac, you're not listening. Had you been listening, there's a difference. If you're down 2, there's pressure. Do you understand what I'm telling you? There's pressure. If you're shooting the basketball and LeBron James know that if he misses, they lose the game. Then if they miss, they go to overtime. A whole different feeling. So you can't just say, well, they would have won anyway because I hit a 3. No, it's a whole different applied pressure. To know that you're losing by 2. That changes everything. Than being tied. You understand? Jordan had no degree of difficulty. Well, okay, now I know you're an idiot. Now we're going to go past you. Now you gone. I'm not even going to even explain that. Michael Jordan had to hang in the air and wait till a player who jumped in the air fade past him and be able to stay in the air to pause to hit the shot. LeBron James just pulled up and hit a three-point shot from the top of the key. I mean, really. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? They should have called that a goaltend. LeBron shouldn't have shot 65 uncontested free throw shots in the fourth quarter. He shot like almost 20 free throws himself. It was ridiculous. But Indiana, I don't blame the refs for this game. I do not blame the refs for this game. Had Office Depot used his left hand, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't be having it. He would have laid the ball up with the left hand off the glass. That's what champion players and MVP all-star players do. They answer the bell. You got to know that's your weakness. You know you don't have a left hand. That's what you need to work on in the offseason is doing left-hand layups off the glass. Quit trying to do right-hand layups on the left side of the glass when you got a defender that's right behind you who's waiting to block the shot. That ticked me off because you gave him the advantage to close. You gave him the advantage to close. It's like these guys have never played professional basketball before in their life. Situational basketball. It's very simple. You use your body to shield you. You use your left so you can use your right arm to keep LeBron in check while you go up for the layup. This is your defense. The left hand was right near you. That's the closest hand to the rim. All you got to do is touch the glass. He can't block it. It's common sense. It's like when you go for a layup and you got a defender here, you fish on the other side so that the rim can protect you so you can get the block. It's only common sense. Even though LeBron hit it and it was goaltending, but it shouldn't even have come to that. Had he did it with the left hand, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You laid it up with the wrong hand on the wrong side. You had to step over LeBron. You gave him the cross. He went for it. You broke his ankle. You got the step on him. You got the matchup you wanted. You and LeBron, you tip-tapped him and went towards the basket. Jeff Green was there still as a statue. You got everybody. All you had to do was finish with the left hand. But you jagged it. You straight jagged it and tried to go with a right off the glass, which proves to me you're just an OKC basketball player. You're Office Depot. And from OKC, that's an OKC janky type of move. So congratulations, LeBron hit a game-winning shot. He hit a game-winning shot. You can't take that away from him. But what I'm not finna do, and I mean not, I am not finna sit here and lie and sit here and talk about the shot was clutch. Y'all lose y'all mind. Look, LeBron is clutch. He came up big in the clutch. The clutch? What was the, well, the clutch means pressure. Where was the pressure in the shot? LeBron, if he missed, they go to overtime. Where's the pressure in that? If I miss, we still get to play the game? Where's the pressure in that? Had they called at a goaltending and LeBron is down 2, let's see him hit that shot. Let's see him hit the game-winning shot. Kobe did it. And that's why Detroit didn't get the sweep. Kobe did it. Let's see if Bron could do it when they know when the chips is down. I've never seen LeBron James hit a game-winning shot when they were losing. He probably have hit it. I just haven't seen it. It's always when they tied. When there's no pressure on them whatsoever because they tied up. This idiot right here talking about some LeBron clutch. How he clutch? How he clutch? Oh yeah, that Bulls playoff game. Yep, he hit a 3 from the corner to win the game. You're right, against the Chicago Bulls. That was probably the only shot I remember him hitting when they were down. Now that shot was clutch. That's a clutch shot. I think he hit one against Golden State in a regular season game too. I think he was with Miami at the time. And he hit a game-winning 3 against Golden State. They would have lost had he not hit that shot. So he got 2 in his career. That's not bad. You know, but those are clutch moments. That's what clutch is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to explain it to you internet net nerds who are stupid, who don't know what clutch is. That's clutch. That's coming up big in the clutch when there's pressure on you. Hitting a big pressure shot when the game's in the balance. That's just a game-winning shot. That's like when Michael Jordan hit the shot against Utah. If Michael Jordan missed, they go to overtime. They were tied. That was just basic Michael Jordan going through his post-up, turn, pull, hit, game over. You know, so he hit a game-winning shot, but it wasn't clutch because there really was no pressure. If he missed, they go to overtime, and they got 5 more minutes to play. There's a different mental mind state than knowing you need to hit it, and if you miss it, it's okay. And if you don't know the difference in that, then you're stupid. And I can't help you. Sorry. Exactly. That's exactly what I called it in the title, ain't it? LeBron hits game winner, but it's not clutch. It's not clutch. Clutch is when you hit that game shot to win the game when when you miss it, you lose. That's clutch. Because if the game is at stakes. There was no stakes. You know, Sabonis misses a layup. We're not having this conversation right now. Sabonis missed that clean layup right at the rim. Before he hit that jumper to tie it up, he would have tied it up with that layup he blew. He blew a straight left-hand layup. He only going to shoot with his left. He has no right hand. I've never seen so many players in the NBA with lack of fundamentals of both. They have no left or right hand. They don't know how to lay the ball up. They don't do 1.5, nothing. I'm like, what type of basketball well, what could I expect? Isaiah Thomas was cooking off his depot on the show when he was in there in the studio. So I should know what he's made of. I knew right then and there. I'm like, well, Isaiah Thomas is like almost 60 years old. And he lighting your butt up like a Christmas tree off his depot. He couldn't hit on Isaiah Thomas in the studio. Isaiah's in a suit. He lighting your butt up like Christmas. Yeah, them dudes, I mean, they finna run the train on old girl, man. I mean, for real. And it is what it is. I had to let her go. But them guys, they finna, she's nice and at the level right now, but right now that she went with them, they finna continue to party, take her out, and have a great time. And I will not be involved in that rape case and that lawsuit that's finna take place tonight. She put herself in that predicament. She wanted to leave with those guys. But I definitely didn't want nothing to do with her. I was too angry to deal with her. I had to vent. All she heard me talk about was that shot for about a whole hour. Y'all realize it's been an hour and a half. Y'all ain't heard from me, and I've been sitting there talking about this shot for about an hour and a half straight with everybody there. I had to go out and get a drink. I was that angry with the Indiana Pacers. I'm angry. I don't want to hear LeBron's mouth. I don't want to hear a word come out of him. I don't want to see him. That's how angry I was. I'm disappointed because Indiana had this game. Cleveland has yet to play a good game of basketball. They had played like crap for 5 games. Anybody want to see this team in an NBA Finals? Really? They would get ran. This team is garbage. Complete garbage. I mean, do you think LeBron will be able to pull this on Golden State or Houston? Let's just say it's Houston. Do they even need Steph Curry? Do you even think they would need Steph Curry for this team that they got right now? And when Steph come back, all Golden State got to do is score 120 points. Cleveland lost because they can't keep up with that number. Not with what they got. They got a bunch of role players. Kelly Clarkson can't help but turn over the ball. For every point he gonna get about as equal in turnovers. Why? Because he's Kelly Clarkson. That's what he does. Now, excuse me, I need some food in my system because I'm mad.
Hi, thanks for choosing Steak and Shake. I'm Tati. What can we get made fresh for you today?
I really want a chocolate shake. And let me get my bowl of chili.
Chocolate shake with a bowl of chili. Do you want cheese and onion on your chili?
No cheese and onion. And
anything else?
Yeah, let me get a regular Coke.
All right, anything else?
That'll be all, Princess.
All right, your total today, give me just a second. The bowl of chili or chocolate shake and a Coke, $8.47. We'll see you at the window.
All right, thank you, Princess. Yeah, I'm pissed. They jagged my game. I had everything revved to go. Leave me alone. I can eat what I want. I deserve it after night tonight. Oh, I hope so. I got the extra soft Charmin tissue. Got to get myself ready for tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Shannon Sharp, he's talking about me on the video. Now everybody will hate on Braun. Now they ain't gonna hate on Braun. You know that's what he gonna be talking about. I can't wait to see him tomorrow. Now come on, Skip. Skip. Come on, Skip. Now you know doggone well that wasn't no goaltending on Braun.
847.
Hey, what's up?
Copy? How you doing?
No, I don't need no copy.
All right, that's your Coke. That's your chocolate shake.
No, Skip gonna give him credit. I already know Skip gonna give him credit. I don't give him no damn credit. He don't get no credit for me at all, but he just hit a game-winning shot. That's what he paid to do. Hell, I could have hit that shot. And I ain't even practicing.
Here's your card.
Thanks, Princess.
Nothing in the spoon in the bag.
All right. Hey, I got another question for you. Now, this girl here, I left at the bar because I'm upset. She left with a bunch of other dudes. Is that my... Am I going to see her again?
You shouldn't want to. Fuck her.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. In that order.
Thank you, Princess.
When she call you and want something, tell her to ask one of their ass.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. See, spoken like a real woman. I'm like, they in a Mustang, I'm in a Mercedes. What is it wrong with you, lady? You finna get ran by Julio and Julio, and that probably ain't their real name. Oh, I'm not finna talk about the crime that happened in Oklahoma City. Them referees was scared for their life in OKC. We gonna talk about that later. This is about this punk LeBron and these super idiotic Cav fans. I'm like, Cav Nation, look, you're not supposed to be in a dogfight with the 5th seed. Look at LeBron gonna be half dead by the time they get to the second round. They in a dogfight with the Indiana Pacers and y'all want credit for it. Y'all supposed to got rid of them easy. There hasn't been one game Cleveland could have breathed easy in. Old man Bron, he gonna have a doggone cardiac arrest in one of these games. He killing himself. Philly, they over there sipping tea as the game going on. You think he'll be ready for them? Cavs the 4th seed, Indiana's the 5th seed. They supposed to not be in a dogfight. They might be going 7 games with the doggone Pacers. That ain't supposed to be a 7-game series that's going to the wire every game. They could easily been eliminated by now. Easily been eliminated. They've won all 3 of their games have been like by what, 3 points? Of course, all these players are better than LeBron. Why LeBron don't play defense? That's very easy to do. It's very easy to assess LeBron James isn't a great basketball player when he only plays one side of the ball. There's been plenty of opportunities in this game for Indiana. That's why I love when he's on the full court. I'm like, please put LeBron in the game because that's a 4-on-5. Because he's not going to play defense. The only disadvantage that you got is that they're not going to call a foul on him. And today he had 3 fouls. Oh my God, that was a shock. But of course they were non-shooting fouls. You see, people like you guys look at statistics and you guys don't see the real numbers because you don't watch the game. You look and say, well, they shot about the same amount of free throws. Who did they put on the line for Indiana and who did they put on the line for Cleveland? See, that's what you got to look at. You got to look at the field goal percentages of the people they put on the line, not how many attempts they got. If I put a free throw shooter on there who's a 6, and I put him in a lot of times as compared to somebody who's an 85% free throw shooter, then, you know, there's a difference in that. But you guys are so stupid, and they know you're stupid, they're going to say, oh, they're going to look at the attempts. Well, look at the attempts. They shot about the same amount of free throws. But that's how they get you. Because they know you're stupid. It's like a guy that's trying to convince you that WWE is real. No, that was real. That was real. He didn't know he was going to get pinned. It just happened. I'd be like, shut up. Hector, Skip doesn't hate LeBron. I hate the false persona that is backing LeBron. That's what I hate. That's what it needs to be destroyed. Man, they can have that girl, man. I'm too mad to take her right now. If she don't see where the power and the money's at, she needs to go. And plus, I didn't want her with me. Let her go with them dudes in the Mustang. I can't deal with her right now. I'm just not in the mind state of dealing with her. I got too much on my plate. She was ready to go. She's ready to go to bed. I knew that. I mean, when I mean go to bed, you know what I mean. She was ready for that. And I just wasn't. My mind state is all anger right now. And I'm just not in the mood. I'm still talking about the shot, what Indiana should have done. She don't know who Indiana is. She just know where Indiana's at. She don't watch the Pacers. She don't know what's going on. She's like, I thought basketball was over. It's still going on. I'm like, yeah, it's still going on. Because they play tonight. She don't know what's going on. So I'm sitting there telling her the X's and O's, the back screens, the cuts that was taking place in the game that nobody was capitalizing on, the space, the 3 outs. LeBron was using Kyle Korver to run a deep screen, the over screen, because they were losing track of him, and Office Depot was falling asleep guarding Kyle Korver, and Kyle Korver hit shots he shouldn't have hit, but they were capitalizing off the stupidity of Office Depot on the switches. Oh, you know Shannon Sharp gonna do that. He gonna be sucking off LeBron, talking about, oh, Skip, you finna get it. But he just promoting the show. But he was also sending a shot at me, talking about some what you haters gonna say about Bron now. Oh, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying he hit a game-winning shot. Congratulations, off the stupidity of the Pacers. But on top of that, let's get real. It's not clutch. Clutch is an entirely different thing. Clutch is entirely different. It is clutch. Little Dave, you too stupid to know. Clutch means pressure. Something has to be on the line. What was on the line if LeBron missed? Let's say LeBron missed the shot. What happens, ladies and gentlemen? They go to overtime. So that means they play 5 more minutes of basketball. What's the pressure in that? Give me those pressure. Give me that pressure. I could do that. If somebody say you can shoot this basketball and then you get $50,000, but if you miss, you get nothing. Then somebody else tell you if you shoot this basketball and you hit it, you get $50,000, but if you miss, you got 5 more minutes to try to get the $50,000. It kind of changes the pressure, don't you think? Don't you think it's different? Or you think it's the same? So if they call that a goaltending and Cleveland's down 2, you think LeBron would have just handled the pressure and the shot still would have went in, right? Nah, that's a little bit different on your mind when you go to that timeout knowing you down 2. Yeah, they got the win. I mean, yeah, you're probably just a fan, and that's cool. They got the win. That's what counts. They go to Indiana Friday. They got the win, but I'm telling you, it's been a dogfight with Indiana when it wasn't supposed to be a dogfight. You understand what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be in a dogfight with the Indiana Pacers. If you're an NBA championship quality team, you should be playing NBA quality type basketball. Cleveland has not played a game that's NBA Finals worthy. Every game that they have played, they have struggled to even crack 100 points against Indiana, period. And LeBron is scoring 40 points. So if LeBron is scoring 40 plus points in a game, I think he's done it twice in this series in 5 games, and you guys are barely scoring 100 points. You're not playing good basketball. That's it, cut and dry. You're not playing good basketball. So if you know that, it was goaltending, but hey, they missed it. He should have used his left hand. I ain't giving Office Depot an out. I know, right? They tough, right? You know what I'm saying? Cavs lose chips all the time, B. They be alright. How many people think the Cavs winning the championship this year? How many people think the Cavs winning the chip this year? That's one idiot. What's your name? It's Bruce? Yep. They made a movie about you, Bruce. I think it's Bruno or something like that. I'm sorry, it might be Bruno. So when they lose the chip and they're eliminated out the playoffs and they walking back with their head down, I want you to sing this song. It's called Cavs Lose Chips All the Time, B. They be alright. They tough, right? LeBron James voice. I don't want nobody to ever get flustered when they make that song. I'ma jump up for joy. Now, if Indiana win Game 6 and they got to play Game 7, Cleveland are a bunch of idiots. Right. Skip wanted to do. Brian wanted to bet. He wanted to bet Brian was going to have 30 at the half. Skip Bell is the only one that drinks Mountain Dew. See, the thing is you can drink and eat bad if you're going to exercise and do things to help yourself. Like when I get back on my schedule, I'm finna hit the gym up and I'm going to be back on point. You know me, I still look good and I ain't even hit the gym because I'm eating good. I do the right things. I got a chocolate shake, a Coca-Cola, and a chili. That's eating fantastic. No, game winners of that. But if they were losing, Mr. It's Bruce, that's a whole different experience. Don't you agree? That's clutch because there's pressure involved. If LeBron was down 2, they call that goaltending and he's down 2, and LeBron hits that 3, I ain't got nothing to say. That's clutch. And he would have got all my props for hitting that shot. Because I'm like, yeah, that's a big shot. But do you think he hits that shot if they're down 2? That's a little bit more added pressure mentally, because you know if you miss that shot, the game's over. So you got to make it. And there's no overtime. He's comfortable and relaxed. If I miss it, we're going to overtime. We don't lose the game. That's an entirely different feeling. You guys got to know that. You got to know it. Oh, yeah. If they were down 2, LeBron would have passed that ball. He'd have gave it to Jeff Green to shoot. They're going to be, why'd you give that ball to Jeff Green to win the game? Because he was open. No, I'm not going to take the last shot. And I don't have a good shot. Because he don't want the pressure of, if he missed that shot, what the media going to say about him missing the shot. But if he never takes the shot, we will never know, right? So if they were down 2, it's a whole different experience. It's entirely different. Isaiah was Mr. Clutch. He was consistent. LeBron is not consistent. All he did tonight was get layups. Layup, 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 layup. He hit like 2 jumpers the entire game. Everything else was layups. 2 jumpers and a layup. And like 20 free throws. So 17 of his points came from free throws. So how impressive is that 40-something points he got? With JR. You can't, why are you expecting a guy who's high to do all this stuff? JR is lucky to even be in the league. Do you understand? He wouldn't even be on the Cavs if somebody was stupid enough to pick up his contract. Him and Tristan Kardashian, nobody even want him. They're like, we don't want him not for that kind of money. Y'all was stupid enough to pay these 2 idiots. Why would y'all pay him that? LeBron told us to. Oh, well, you know, JR, my boy, so, I'll try to keep him close and keep him paid. We be playing 2K and stuff. Plus, he carried the weed on him. So I don't ever get busted. So I keep JR with me close. Yep, that's why I got JR with me. Yep. Yep. He ain't gonna join no Philly. Philly don't want him. They don't have an open spot for LeBron. What are you gonna do? Run the post for Ben Simmons? You think Simmons is gonna sit there and let somebody else slow bring the ball up? What do they need him for? Ben Simmons can bring the ball up and more effective than LeBron. So what do you need him for? It's time to put LeBron out the pastures. That dog can't hunt. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't come today. I really don't have the time. It would be anger sex if she came over tonight. And I don't want it to be anger sex. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be in a nice mood. And she going to be like, you treated me like a prostitute. I'll be like, sorry. I was mad. It's LeBron's fault. They cheated, babe. They cheated. I told you I was mad. You heard me talking about the game all day. Look at all these people who don't have sex talking about that's when it's good. That's when it's good. When it's anger sex, that's when it's best. I'll be like, who are you talking about? Have you ever been in that situation? No, but I heard online in the chat room. You really don't know me. As cheap as I am, you think I'm gonna sit around there and pay a doll? When I could just go. Believe me, I don't want to brag, but I'm disease free. I'm black. I'm single. I have my own money. I ain't gay. So I'm a catch in this neighborhood. It's like fishing with dynamite. All I got to do is walk around out here. I can have any pick I want every night. If I go to this one location, they be like, oh my God, look at him. He's incredible. I don't have to worry about no baby mama. I ain't got to worry about nothing. He pays the drinks. He don't care. He's great. So it's easy for me. And see, I like it like this. Because now I don't have to, why would I move somebody in that's going to annoy me and they're going to be here when I don't want them here? Now they just come, oh, I could deal with them when I want to deal with them. Take them right down to that old Motel 6, room 3B, get the key, and it's you and me. Then when it's done, you go to your place, I go to my place. And we start all over again. Academics has no girl. What are you talking about? You mean the girl he's trying to make a star? You said that like that's something I'm proud to say. I'm friends with somebody else's girlfriend, and you keep bringing his name up like a cheerleader, like a little thought. You probably him. How you gonna come in here bringing up somebody else's name? You in here bigging up somebody else. That makes you look like the biggest lame in the world. I get paid to talk about LeBron. You don't get nothing. You see me talking to you right now? Yeah, about this? Yeah, I get paid. This conversation we having right now? Yeah, I get paid for it. I'm just saying like I'm breaking the bank. I'm just saying, if you want to get technical about it, You like, but you talking about LeBron? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I get paid. At the end of the day, they'd be, here's your check for telling, here's your money for LeBron is a bomb video. I'd be like, which 389, LeBron is a bomb. Here's your money for it. Thank you. Just wanted to let y'all know. Volume 399 is coming up. Braun money. Braun money. You know I'm spending Braun money. Braun money. Hit the studio with Braun money. What? Braun money. So I'm very glad we got that taken care of. Of course I get paid. Do you think I don't get paid? Like, what is... You think he's just doing that for his own entertainment value? I get paid to do everything. I'm getting paid to go watch the Avengers. I got paid to get this. This ain't coming out of my pocket. Might come out of yours.